Welcome to one of the model Perry homes in the Reunion community in Rhome, Texas. If you are interested in buying a new construction home that I would classify as affordable luxury, this is the right place for you. This home is amazing and is stocked full of incredible features that come standard in a Perry home that you pay a lot extra in others for. So stick around as I take you through the entire house here in a minute. But first I wanted to mention that if you want to see any of the other model homes that Perry has to offer here in this community, click the playlist I'm about to pop up right there so that you can see all of the different homes. They have 4 different products in this one community: a 40-foot lot, 50-foot lot, 60-foot lot, and 70-foot lot. So this is one of the 60s, and we will do separate tours of all the different sizes and show off different floor plans as they become available. So be sure to like, subscribe, and stick around because I'm going to be showing off these beautiful homes for a while. So this particular model is their 2895W. Now, the numbers may seem a little weird at first, but Perry likes to label their designs as the square footage of the house. So this 2895W is 2,895 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom. This particular option is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath. With a 3-car garage. Now, also 2,895 square feet. So the cool thing is that you could change some of that layout based on the options you choose. There is an option for a MyFlex space to be added, which is really cool to make this multi-generational. So you take the front 2 bedrooms, and you combine them into one big second primary suite. So if you do have a multi-generational need, that's a great option. You can also add the third or the half bath, making it 4 total bathrooms, but 3.5. When you do that, the 4th bedroom actually becomes a little bit more of a guest suite. All right, welcome to the entryway here. This is one of Perry's big signatures of their grand entrances. So as you look here, this is obviously each one might be slightly different, but this is a standard feature in all Perry homes where they have this big, beautiful entrance, these 12-foot ceilings, these great lighting and different accents. It is a fantastic feature that really welcomes you in. And one of the things I love about these homes. So what we're gonna do though, I wanna show you differences between the model and the house real quick. Behind me, what you see is not what would be in your house. Obviously, this is a sales office for the model. So this would normally be where the 3-car garage is, so don't worry too much about that. And then as we move over here, this is what we're gonna lead into the utility area, and then a guest suite here in a second. But before we do that, I wanna show you the secondary bedroom. So this is the first of the secondary bedrooms. Good size room. It may seem a little smaller in the video because it's full of furniture, but this is a pretty decent sized secondary room. And it leads into a Jack and Jill bathroom, which I really enjoy because it has some twists and turns you'll see. Unlike a lot of Jack and Jills that you can see straight through, this one feels like it even has extra privacy because of these twists and these turns. And then as you lead out in the second of the secondary bedrooms, another good size room. They're pretty much the exact same size. And I think this makes a fantastic spot, obviously for children or even guests that might want to share the bathroom here. Another cool feature in Perry homes is all the smart features that come standard. So along with the thermostat and garage doors and front doorbells, you have these light controls throughout the house that control fans and lights and all of the other smart features in the house that come standard in all of the rooms. Let's go ahead and move out into the hallway here. We'll come straight across into what normally would be where the garage door is, right here, if there wasn't a model home. And you have a utility room right there. And then the smart thermostat right there, and then leading into the guest suite. So you got the full bath right here on the entry. And then you make your way in to the guest suite, about the same size as secondary bedrooms, with a slightly larger closet that I really enjoy as far as making it possibly a smaller multi-generational space, or again, just for a nice big guest suite for someone. Cool, we'll make our way out into the living area and show you that extra little half bath option over here. If this is your first time on my channel, welcome and thank you for clicking over and watching. I'm Kiel Lindsey, your property geek. I'm a local DFW realtor who loves superheroes, spreadsheets, and helping homeowners sell their current home while they still need to buy a new one. Some would say that is the most difficult transaction in real estate, and I have years of experience helping them do just that. So if you or someone else you might know is in that situation, please reach out to me. I would love to do a free consultation, no pressure. But I just love educating people on their options so you know exactly what you could do to get from point A to point B with the least amount of stress and the least amount of hassle. Here is the optional half bath. Now, if you choose not to do this one and leave it as a standard feature, it is actually a secondary storage, like pantry type area. And I'll show you those options again later in the video when we go over that. Here is the game room, which right off of the living area. Being a nice big game area, you can use this really for whatever you want. Second living area, game area like you see here. Huge office maybe if you want to have this nice big executive feel to it, but also just a really cool space that you have doors that you can shut and still have some privacy even though you're in the main living area. As we move into the kitchen, we'll come back across the living room. Now, the kitchen has a lot of pretty cool features, but one of the things I want to talk about real quick is another big staple of the Perry home. One is this nice big open floor plan and gathering area that you're seeing here. The other is the wall of windows. They are really big about natural light at Perry Homes, and they go so far as every single one of their homes has what they call their wall of windows. So you're going to see a lot of windows, a lot of natural light. And another cool feature I'll show you in a second, the sliding glass door. So in the kitchen though, what we're seeing is obviously this nice big huge island, which how could you not love this thing? Sink on the island, which I also really like. All of Perry Homes has these taller 42-inch cabinets, except they're 40-foot models, but the 50s, 60s, and 70s all have these bigger cabinets. You have a full gas burning cooktop separate from the oven, and a vent hood that vents to the outside, which is also really nice. And over here you have your double oven with built-in microwave. So if you watch some of my other videos, I definitely like to talk about the location the house is in. Now, this particular one, I'm not gonna go super in depth on that because I have another video that talks about the entire neighborhood in the Rhome community nearby. So be sure to check that one out. I'll put another link up here in the video and then down below in the description so you can go through and check out the entire Reunion community where there's walking trails, 20-acre stocked lake, an amenity center, and a whole lot more. So be sure to check that out if you are interested in the area. We're here in this little dining area, breakfast nook, and you're surrounded by windows. So very, very beautiful place to sit, enjoy your meals, just have morning coffee, whatever you want. Obviously with these windows, it's fantastic. So moving across here though, you see the living room behind me. That fireplace is an optional upgrade, and back to one of my favorite optional upgrades. So if you don't get this sliding glass door, you would actually get a regular back door with a wall of windows, but I love seeing this big sliding glass door here. All right, so right across through here though is the primary bedroom. So another room with a nice big set of windows and another impressive Perry feature. The ceilings up here with the lighting. It is just a grand way to enter your primary bedroom, and I love this so much. Now, probably one of the features that most people fall in love with, especially with most new builds, especially in the Reunion community, but with Perry Homes, is the primary bathroom. This thing is where elegance really shines. So there's no way that you're not gonna love this bathroom. You got separate vanities, with each with its own set of drawers. Perry homes in the 50s, 60s, and 70s all have these nice big 6-foot round tubs. There are optional upgrades for that as well. And you have a separate shower, which is, well, amazing. How could you not love these big, giant open showers? Now, another standout feature that not many people think about, but is also really cool, is all these Perry homes have split primary closets. So you have a smaller closet, I wonder who that's for, and a larger closet that are really cool that they're separate spaces that you can also just kind of make your own and organize any way you want without having to step all over someone while you're trying to get dressed. Very, very cool. So there's the house, beautiful, just like I told you it would be. Perry Homes makes one of the highest quality new construction homes that are on the market in this price range.